Well, we can go deeper on this story now with our very own Elitsa Gadeva, who's joining me on set. Hi, Elitsa, how are you?
Hi, Peter. How are you?
Yeah, fine, thank you. So let's set some more context for this. What's the background to these protests? Where do they originate from?
Yeah, so as we heard in the package, the protests erupted after the proposed 2026 budget that saw tax increases on the private sector and higher social security contributions. But the budget was actually only the spark. Let's take a listen to one of the protesters now.
No, the protest isn't about the budget at all. The budget was just the last straw. I believe that corruption, the way we keep on living, and the money that's actually being stolen, that's the huge problem for us.
So I think he actually sums it up very well. Many of the citizens protesting are saying that the budget is trying to mask the widespread corruption. And people are pointing fingers at former Prime Minister Boyko Borisov and the powerful oligarch Delian Peevski. And they're seen a bit as the puppet masters in Bulgaria, and they've been in power there for many, many years. And speaking about corruption, Transparency International actually ranked Bulgaria as the second most corrupt country in the European Union, only behind Hungary, Peter.
OK, so Bulgaria is not stranger to these kind of protests, but are they different this time? Is there a different character to these protests?
They are. They've been dubbed the Gen Z protests, and it's not actually because only young people are protesting. There are people of all ages. But what's particular now is that Gen Z people and young people have been sharing many, many videos about the protests online, on TikTok and on Instagram, kind of playing it cool to go to the protests. For example, Gen Zs were sharing videos like, get ready with me and let's go to a protest together.
Yeah.
And many of them were also debunking claims made by mainstream Bulgarian TV. For example, the Bulgarian State Wire said that 40,000 people protested a bit before Wednesday, and Gen Zs were there saying like, no, it was actually more around 100,000 people, which is massive for a small country with a population of only 7 million people, Peter.
OK, so that trend of Gen Z protests continuing then. This is obviously happening as on the 1st of January, Bulgaria is entering the Eurozone.
Yeah, that's right. And of course, some of the protesters there were also sharing that they do not want Bulgaria to enter the Eurozone. But I would say that the Eurozone dissatisfaction didn't take center stage. People with different political views united around the coalition in power. What's interesting, however, is that the government of Rosen Zhelyazkov was supposed to see exactly that transition into the Eurozone. But now that transition will also be marked by a period of prolonged political insecurity.
OK, and we could see more elections soon then? Or...
Not yet.
OK.
Yeah, so Bulgaria's president, Rumen Radev, will invite the parties to form a new government. They have exactly three tries, so the party with the most votes will get to try and form a new government first. But it's unlikely that this will happen because parties do not want to form a coalition with each other. And that will mean that new elections are in sight. And since 2021, as you said, Bulgarians have been to the polls 7 times, each time with no stable majority elected.
Wow. OK, Elitsa, thank you very much for coming on set. Really appreciate it, all your analysis on that.
Thanks, Peter.